Let's talk about hypocrisy, shall we? Welcome to the Liberal Gunner. So I want to talk for a minute about hypocrisy. I'm going to direct this at the left. So pay attention. You rail against the right wing for their position, their hypocritical position on death. The analogies and the equivalencies go like this, right? The right wing is not really pro-life. They're simply anti-abortion for religious reasons. Not scientific and not factual, statistical reasons. Okay? Because if they were pro-life, they would be anti-war. If they were pro-life, they would be anti-death penalty. If they were pro-life, blah, 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 right? Okay, so let's take that in comparison to the left and guns. Specifically, the AR-15. The AR-15. The AR-15. The AR-15. The AR-15. Specifically. So, we got to ban the AR-15 because it's an assault weapon. It's a scary looking rifle. It doesn't matter to you, the facts, that it shoots the same ammunition with the same velocities and the same fire rate as other semi-automatic rifles, but the AR oh, that's a military weapon. You got to get, we're going to have to restrict and ban that, right?
Just the facts, ma'am.
I'm continually getting into arguments with my liberal friends about the facts. I get all kinds of fallacious arguments like appeal to emotion, right? You don't care about all the children being killed. What about those school kids who are getting killed? Yeah, like I don't care about children because I believe in the Second Amendment. Okay. We have to get rid of the AR-15 because children are getting killed. If you cared about children getting killed, you would care more about automobile accidents. The hypocrisy on the left is that you are focusing on the semi-automatic rifle out of context, irrationally. Now, if you want to say guns are dangerous, then why aren't you talking about handguns? Why aren't you trying to ban the handgun? Because the handgun is used in more than 60% of firearm-related crimes, homicides. Semi-automatic rifles account for about 4% of the firearm deaths in this country. 4%. But you're focusing on that, and that focus is irrational. There are a multitude. I mean, there's got to be 20 things that are killing people more than semi-automatic rifles. And we know this because there are 12 things, 10 to 12 things in front of firearms in total. So it seems to me that your priorities are skewed, which makes you a hypocrite, because you're being told there are other things that are more important, and here are the facts, and you don't care. You won't listen. You're being irrational. You're not being logical, right? So if you want to run your mouth about conservatives and their hypocrisy regarding abortion. I'm sure there are plenty of other things you can find about the right that is hypocritical. Same with the left. So if you want to rail against right-wing hypocrisy, then you better watch your own hypocrisy, right? If you don't understand the Second Amendment, if you don't understand gun rights, if you think guns are scary, look at the facts. Don't look at what your other liberal friends are telling you. I'll tell you what, here it is. I'm your liberal friend. Listen to what I have to tell you, okay? Stop focusing on the semi-automatic rifle. It's not the problem. Actually, mental health is the problem. But we can't get any money to do anything about our healthcare system, mental health specifically, because, I don't know, the right wing doesn't want taxes to pay for anything that they don't themselves use, right? And even then, they don't want to pay taxes for any of that either. Listen to what I'm telling you. You're a liberal friend, okay? The Second Amendment is ultra important. Mucho importante. Get it? The right to bear arms protects all of our other rights. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, all protected by arms, have always been, since the founding of this nation, protected by arms. Your liberties, your freedoms, World War I, World War II, all of the wars that we've been, some of them erroneously engaged in. But the point is that that's what's protecting our freedom. Nothing protects democracy. Your words don't protect democracy. I want you to understand that. Okay? Listen to me, leftists, liberals, comrades, right? Aren't we all communists? Yeah. The Second Amendment protects all of your rights. Your lip service protects nothing. When the rubber meets the road and somebody's pointing a gun at you and your freedoms, you're going to find out how fragile democracy is, how easily your freedoms can be taken away from you. It is arms, it's an armed populace that prevents a tyrannical government, a heavily armed populace. Think about that. Think about your hypocrisy. Don't become your enemy. Don't become the thing you hate, right? Marcus Aurelius. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Appreciate it. Like or dislike the videos. If you got anything you want to say, put it in the comments below. If you disagree, if you agree, disagree. If you don't like the videos,
fuck you and fuck the fucking horse you came in on, you fucking asshole! What a fucking asshole you are! Talk about loyalty.
So be safe out there. Get training. Be kind. Subscribe. Click the notify bell. Do these things.